There's one. That one feels better. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Daring Is Fishing. It is it's about to come a storm, but I don't care. I'm still gonna send it. Fishing sucked recently, and this little bit of like rain we're getting is the first hint of cooler weather that we've had in a couple of weeks. So I'm just gonna go take advantage of it. Get out on here on the magnificent Lake Guntersville. See if I can go crank some fish up. I'm not gonna go deep cranking. Not gonna go deep cranking, I'm gonna go shallow cranking. Go throw a square bill around, do some stuff I haven't done in a long time. The stuff that I have been doing isn't working very well right now because the fishing absolutely sucks a lot of crap. So I'm gonna go fish some riprap like that right there. That's what we're gonna target today. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but I'm gonna go do it. It's easy to do. It doesn't require a lot of skill, which is what I need. Doesn't require a lot of tackle, so anybody can do it. It's a good way to catch fish. And the stuff that I've been doing hasn't been working, so honestly, it's just something to mix it up. So I'm gonna run down here, just get on the bank and go fishing. We'll see you guys over there in just a few seconds. Alright, that was a Crush 100X. It's chartreuse and blackback. I was looking for 100 whatchamacallit, but I didn't bring it. Alright, I'm gonna try this bluegill color. I already told y'all I don't crank a bluegill square bill enough. So today will be the day that I give it a shot. This is a Crush 50X. This color is Bluegill Fire. You can see right there. Very realistic looking color. Personally, I'm a fan of the 100 size versus the regular just 50 size. And that's just mainly for Guntersville. Like this is a regular size square bill crankbait. That's a perfect size. That's the 50. But I feel like we're targeting bigger fish normally. Like our average fish is probably 3 pounds, but you catch a lot of 4-pounders and up to 6-pounders. You catch a lot of them. And so I feel like you're just here, you're fishing for big fish, especially if you're fishing a tournament. You know, you got to have 20 pounds almost nearly every single tournament of the year. You have to have 20 pounds, and majority of the year that doesn't even do you any good. 20 pounds doesn't. So that's why we kind of try to target big fish. I'm gonna throw that one for a little bit, and then I'm gonna tie this Rayburn Ghost on. That's a super awesome color. That one's silent. So part of the reason I went downsize is just to kind of change up more so than the color, I wanted to just downsize. The one I was throwing, that sucker right there throws like a freaking bullet. There we go. Got it right here at the dang boat. Not a big one, but I'm now at least I know there's still fish in this stupid place. Yeah, so that's the Crush 50X. Color is Bluegill Fire. Awesome. Let's get a little bit bigger, but I'm not gonna complain too much. That's more than I've been catching doing other stuff. There we go. Got another one. Barely hooked again. Oh, there we go. Well, as soon as I switched from chartreuse and black to this bluegill fire, I started catching fish. And honestly, I would have never, ever thrown a bluegill color crankbait. I never do, for some reason. I know that's stupid. I just never do. Check it on this TH scale. Come on, not kilograms. Get a pounds. I'm gonna say he weighs 1.4 pounds is my guess. 1.72. I was close. See you, buddy. All right, so within 50 yards of when I tied on that, or cut off that chartreuse and black, and I tied on this bluegill color, I've caught 2 fish. So maybe, just maybe, we're on to a little bit of something. I know they ain't big. I know they ain't big, but they gonna get big. There's one. That one feels a little bit better. I'll say a little bit, I mean a very little bit. He ain't either. Let's see what he weighs. 1.58. 1.58? Release. That ain't a releasing penalty either. All y'all MLFers. Equally as important as the rod and reel, the line, the hooks, when you're cranking, be it shells out deep in the summertime, or like today we're fishing up really shallow, fishing a square bill, very important to remember to retie, because that bait, moving as much as it does, it is a rock grabber. It goes and gets rocks, nicks the line. It when you're cranking shells, it actually kicks the shells up off the bottom, and those will hit your line, or just, they're real gnarly on line, and you lose a lot of fish on it because you forget to retie. So just take a couple seconds, tie a good Palomar knot, which is the best knot you can tie in fishing, in my opinion. And just like so, you're back at it. And I did not throw that line in the water. I threw it on the deck of my boat, so y'all don't complain about that. Always somebody to complain about, well, you need to quit throwing your line in the freaking water, dude. I'm like, hey, moron. It wasn't in the water, 1. And 2, how about you mind your own business? Because the guy who tells you, quit throwing your line in the water, his name's probably Barry, and he smokes cigarettes, and he throws his cigarette butts out, standing outside of Walmart, waiting on his wife to go get milk and bread. And yet he's gonna yell at me through the internet on not throwing one itty bitty strand of clear fishing line in the water. And I don't throw fishing line in the water, but I'm just saying, y'all mom's basement people, y'all keyboard warriors, there's one. That one feels better. Oh, another tiny one. Is that a spotted bass? That is a spot. Chill. Uh-oh, we have another. Let's see what the TH scale says this little sucker weighs. .58 spot. All right, if you got a bait hung up, you can do this right here. And it's called the slingshot. And you're just slingshotting your rod down to the bait. And your rod tip hits the bait and frees it from whatever it's on. Just like so. Normally when that happens, it means you're hung up in some crap and you need to retie. There's one. That one bit. No, it didn't. That one bit it the second it hit the water. These all look like grass fish too. These fish are all so dang dark. I'm not weighing that one on the scale. That one's small, but a little chunker. So, quick synopsis is, and this is something that I've always said, even honest to God, before I was fishing with 6 Cents, is, look here, I'm always gonna be dead honest on my channel. 6 Cents is paying me to use their stuff. They're not paying me to lie. And one thing I'll promise, and I'll go ahead and just say this out loud, I'm not gonna sell out for any bullcrap. Like, I'm not going, if I don't like something that somebody makes, I just won't use it. Like, there's stuff that, you gotta be careful how you word it though. Like with Quantum, there's some stuff that Quantum makes that I like their higher end better than their lower end. That's just how it is. I'm not going to use her lower end. If I use her lower end, I would tell you the truth about what I think about it. It's lower end, it's cheaper, it performs cheaper. With baits, I'm not going to lie. If I don't like how this crankbait swims, you'll see me use it, but you'll never hear me say, man, this is the best swimming crankbait. And I just would rather not say that. I would rather have like the loyalty of y'all believing what I say, in just being dead honest. Like I told, when I was buying Strike King crankbaits, I was using a freaking ton of them, using the 6XZ. I showed my cranking box, which is full of those crankbaits, but I also said that this one that I had tied on was busted and sucked, and that a lot of them did. And what I meant by that is they make a good bait, but a lot of them bust and a lot of them suck. They are still good. But with all that, what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna lie and sell out about bull crap. And I'm never, like, if there was something about this stuff I didn't like, hell, I'd just tell you I didn't like it versus trying to hide it. But the treble hooks on 6 Cents baits, you can ask anybody, not just me, what they think about them. They are bad to the freaking bone. They're black nickel. They're not like a brand like how Spro has Gamakatsu hooks that come stock, which is really, really obviously a good hook. Some of the Strike King ones have Mustad hooks that come stock, which is a good hook, but some of the Strike Kings also have terrible, those bronze hooks, and they suck mega suck. These 6 Cents hooks, they just call them black nickel treble hooks. They don't say like an actual brand. Good God, they're good. I don't know, I've always liked them. That's before I had anything to do at all with 6 Cents. Man, that one felt like a fish, I ain't gonna lie. Whew. Now I'm getting trigger happy. I'm gonna set the hook on a couple of rocks now.
you got a backyard like this.
Y'all just, some people are just really dumb. Just really, really dumb and ignorant. But I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. Well, that's gonna wrap up a fun day out on Lake Guntersville. Didn't have a lot of time to come fishing, but one thing that I've been doing recently is not catching them. It's just super tough right now. It's the very beginning of September. Normally August and September out on Lake Guntersville are really, really hard to catch fish. And the way I've you know, kind of when you're fishing, especially if you fish tournaments, you get in a tournament mindset where you are thinking about how would I catch the 5 biggest fish, because that's what most of our tournaments are. And so when you're doing that, you catch yourself fishing for bigger fish more times than not. It just gets in your blood where you don't care about just going and having fun catching a lot of fish. You do, but like, and a perfect example is right now at Guntersville. The grass is growing, it's topped out in a lot of places, it's hollowing out, it's getting good for a frog, it's getting good for punching and flipping the edges, but it's hard to find fish. But I know that that's how tournaments will be won right now. So the last couple times I've been out fishing, I've only been doing that. It's been fun except for the fact that it's hard to get bites, it's hard to find the fish. And I've kind of got down on myself about just not catching them and how tough it is. And so I wanted to completely do something totally different. I grabbed this square bill. It's a 6 cents Crush 50X. Grabbed that and just went down the bank. And I literally made it as simple as I could. I was like, I'm overthinking this right now to just go have fun, catch fish, and film a video. And so I simply grabbed a 7-foot medium cranking rod, that Smoke S3 rod. I grabbed a 10-pound line, and I said, let's go do this thing. Let's go catch some fish and enjoy it, not just focusing on catching the 5 biggest or trying to catch these giants. And that's what I did. So caught me 4 or 5 little ones. It was a ton of fun actually, because I haven't done that in a while. And another thing is I don't think I've ever caught that many fish on a bluegill color square bill or even crankbait at all really. I just don't throw a lot of bluegill stuff. It seems like the shad are just dominant, and so I just catch myself oftentimes fishing a swim bait or fishing, you know, some sort of a shad color something. So tied on that bluegill fire, I think that was what it's called, yeah, bluegill fire, and just went to throw it and had a good time. But anyhow, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to smash the subscribe button. But as always, I wanted to say thanks to everyone for watching this video, and I've got a question. Please drop a comment down below. I want to start filming not just fishing stuff. Like, the video will have fishing incorporated into it, but I go to the gym a lot. I do other things. I kind of want to vlog like I actually do my whole day. So my question is, do y'all care at all about my day or anyone's day? But in this case, obviously it's me. So do you care about my day? Do you care about going to the gym? I'm not going to film like workout videos, but just something. Going to Publix, what we buy, like taking Coco today. I took Coco to the vet. Like, is that stuff y'all care about or not? Drop a comment down below, and you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you say no, I don't care. Hell, I'm just curious, because I know like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, they literally vlog everything. Not in the fishing industry, in other industries. So I was just curious, something I might do if y'all say so. If not, I'll just stick to fishing. But the very last and most random part of this video is, I always want to try to bring some sort of value to you guys, whatever it is, whether it's telling you not to do something or a tip on how to do something better. And I think this tip will help everyone. It has nothing to do with fishing at all. It is the best Subway sandwich there is. I know a lot of people who don't like Subway. I think there's no one in America that should not like Subway. Subway is such a great restaurant, fast food chain, and I have perfected the Subway sandwich. So I'm gonna head off, put the boat on the trailer, go to Subway, show you guys on the end of this video how to make the best Subway sandwich ever known to man. It's really, really good. Next time you go to Subway, be sure and try this sandwich. And as a matter of fact, when I get in Subway, I'll put all the ingredients on the screen. That way you can just screenshot it. And then when you go to Subway next time, you can just pull your phone out, dig through all your screenshots. Voila, there's my recipe. So y'all just hang tight. We'll be at Subway in just a few seconds. I'll do 2 Italian herbs and cheese, 1 6-inch and 1 foot long. Yes, gutted and deluxe. So when they gut the bread, that means they just pull the insides of it out.
Yeah.
That's what's key, because you don't have as much bread. That bread's taking up good sandwich. And when I want this, I want just a bunch of good sandwich. Then it's going to be Italian BMT Deluxe. So that's got ham, that's got pepperoni, and that's got salami. And deluxe means you get a regular sandwich, add half the meat. I know, I could work here. Do provolone. Get pepper jack if you're feeling spicy. I'm feeling kind of mild today, so I'm gonna go with provolone.
Feeling some type of way today.
Yeah.
Heated or toasted?
Toasted. Light lettuce, a lot of ranch, perfect, and a lot of Parmesan cheese. Perfect. Those are Italian BMT Deluxe. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the best Subway sandwich you can order. Italian herbs and cheese bread, gutted, Italian BMT Deluxe sandwich with provolone, light lettuce, heavy ranch, and a lot of Parmesan cheese.